I'm creating this video today because so many people have asked me, how do you never run out of content ideas? You can find questions not only from the ones who are your clients, prospects, but you can go other places where questions in your niche might be being asked. Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome back to The Katie Show, the #1 channel for professional service providers looking to build their brand, business, and live their best life. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. In my last video, I talked about how to create great content for LinkedIn. If you haven't watched that, go back and watch it at the end of this video. I'll link it in the description below. Now in today's video, I'm gonna be teaching you how to never run out of content again. So if you're interested in learning how to never ever run out of content again, then you'll want to watch this entire video. Okay, sound good? Let's jump in. Now, before we can even think about not running out of content, we have to come up with content ideas. So tip #1 is going to be how to come up with content ideas. A great place to start with coming up with content ideas is to find out what people are actually searching for. It's really great to make content around what people are searching for, because not only is this going to answer what people are actually searching for, and you're gonna build that online authority, but your content's going to be much more likely to become found due to SEO purposes. This is key when it comes to getting your content seen by the right people, and you can easily do this with a free Chrome extension called Keywords Everywhere. Now, Keywords Everywhere shows you how often terms are searched and also gives you related terms being searched. This can give you endless ideas on what type of content to create. So rather than just talking about Keywords Everywhere, I'm actually going to go ahead, jump in, and show you how to use it right now. So in this video, I'm going to show you how the Chrome extension, Keywords Everywhere, helps you identify content ideas. And let's say that I am an accountant and I just do accounting for small business, because I want to see what these small business owners might be searching for. And once you've installed the extension, which is super easy, just Google Keywords Everywhere, Chrome extension, and you'll be taken to its installation. I can see that people are searching for a lot of information around accounting for small businesses. For example, I can see that they are looking up accounting tips for entrepreneurs, Shopify bookkeeping, what kind of expenses Shopify. There are so many things that this tool can teach you. Hire a personal accountant. Do I need a CPA for my small business? Literally, these are the items that are being searched for the most on Google. So if you create content around what's being searched for on Google, not only is this going to be answering the questions that people are looking for, but it's really going to help out your SEO in terms of getting found by the people that you can serve. So I hope you found this helpful. Let's go ahead and keep moving along in my tips. Another way to come up with content ideas is to create content around what questions people have been asking you. For example, I'm creating this video today because so many people have asked me, how do you never run out of content ideas? You can find questions not only from the ones who are your clients, prospects, but you can go other places where questions in your niche might be being asked. For example, go in Facebook groups, get on Quora, jump in LinkedIn groups. What are people asking that is in your niche, in your area of expertise, in your zone of genius that you can answer those questions through your content. Finally, when it comes to content ideas, I recommend keeping a list somewhere that you can always easily access. Then anytime you have a good content idea, you can just add it to your list, regardless if you're working at the office, on the treadmill, lifting weights at the gym, listening to a podcast. Just whenever that little spark of inspiration comes to you, you can add it to your list. I keep my list on Asana. I have the Asana app on my phone, so this way I can keep all my ideas in one place. And when I'm creating a video like this, a post for LinkedIn or Instagram, I have all these ideas to choose from, and it makes the process for coming up with content so much easier. Now, let me know in the comments below, is this process for coming up with content ideas making sense? Drop content in the comments below if it's making sense. So now that we have our content ideas, we can actually move on to tip #2, and that is going to be batching content. Batching content is going to be your biggest lifesaver. I highly recommend that you batch a certain amount of content at once. I personally personally like to batch my content first thing in the morning. And that's because mornings are when I feel the most creative and I'm able to get into that super creative flow and just stay there. Now, this does not mean that you need to batch your content in the morning. You should batch your content whenever you're most creative. This saves so much time, so you can just focus on one thing and not switch between client work, marketing, getting kids off to school, going to the gym, whatever you may be doing. And not only do I batch actually coming up with my content ideas, but I block off time in batch shooting the content, editing it, posting it, and then you can pre-schedule your content to YouTube way ahead of time. You can also use apps like Hootsuite or Later to schedule other posts ahead of time. This allows you to remain consistent on social media, even if you're on a work trip, on vacation, or you're just going through a really busy time. So my third tip, well, if I can get my hands right, my third tip for you for never running out of content is repurposing. And you can use long form content like YouTube, blog posts, podcasts, long LinkedIn articles, whatever it may be, to create these micro pieces. For example, I could take this tip here, repost it to LinkedIn, and then repost it to my Instagram story. I could create lots and lots of content of just about that one tip, or I could take these other tips that I'm talking about in this video and create more content about them. So you can see that if you create long form content, you can then repurpose it into micro content. Now, my fourth and final tip for never running out of content again is to outsource. You don't need to do this by any means. However, if you have the resources and you don't want to spend the time to actually go through and edit your content, get it ready to publish, then you can hire someone and you can actually get started on this really, really easily using sites like Upwork, Fiverr, or just looking in Facebook groups for someone that has these skills and wants to help. So let me know if you enjoyed this video by giving it a thumbs up. And hey, I've got a final question for you. What tip or tips from this video are you going to use to never run out of content again? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe for new videos like this every single week. And finally, don't forget to grab the perfect social media funnel to learn how you can turn your connections into clients and join my Facebook group full of hundreds of professional service providers all over the world just like you. The link for both are in the description box below. I'll see you soon. Thanks so much for watching.